Hey guys, we're glad that you're joining with us today. We're in week 3 of Viewpoint and looking at the viewpoint of different people and how they responded in the midst of Christ coming into our world. And so today we're looking at the angels and the shepherds and their viewpoints. And we're using terms, most of the questions that you'll see are related to two words that begin with the letter A: anticipation and anxiety. And so we're talking about how those relate to us and when we anticipate things and how we become more anticipatory instead of anxious. And so it's important for us to look at that, to discuss that and see. We're going to talk about how those things affected both the angels and how they responded and what they did, and also about the shepherds and all of the things that were involved in their response and everything that they took into account as well. So I want to read for you a passage that is most familiar. It's typically from our pulpit, from our leadership. We have talked about this passage on a pretty consistent basis. It's Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. It says, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God, and that is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." So, we're talking about how we worship today and how the angels worshiped and how the shepherds worshiped. And so we just encourage you guys to open up, discuss what worship really means, not just in a time when we're together to worship, but how worship affects our everyday life. Thanks a lot for joining with us again.